Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, I want to look at the stock market right now in today's video. There's so many people right now getting so worried about what's going on right now and what's happening right now, and you know, and especially I've been hearing about the Nasdaq. Oh my goodness, John, have you seen the Nasdaq? Down, the Nasdaq, down, no. Right, Nasdaq. So guys, right now we're looking at the Nasdaq chart, and this is the S&P 500 and the Dow, and especially the tech stocks, right? The tech stocks have been pulling back from the markets, but in today's video, I'm going to share with you the simple things that you must keep an eye on that tells you whether we are ending this bull move potentially, or we are just continuing, and this is just the pullback, and we're just likely to continue moving forward. Okay, so this is the thing, simple things you can look out for that I also applied to just Bitcoin, which told me the top is in and get ready for some selling. And guess what? Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, man. Bubble. Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin is very, very bitter right now. But anyway, so let's have a look at this here. Let me actually start off with the actual basics here for a minute. All right. Now, when looking at any market and any chart, what I want you to do is this. You can see we have the daily chart here. Okay. So let me actually just bring up the daily chart. And what I want you to do is I want you to bring up a chart that just has the chart itself. No moving averages. You know, we don't even need the volume for this because we're trying to see what the chart is telling us. All right. Now, here's the thing. Looking at the market, as long as the market is making higher lows, then the buyers are still in control. All right, guys. So here's the thing. We can get a higher low, and a higher low, right? These are significant lows. We're not talking about these. See how the Nasdaq runs up and has these little pullback. I'm not really talking about those pullbacks, right? We're talking about the significant moves. So looking at the Nasdaq right now, looking at the markets, people's like, oh, is the market going to crash? Oh, what's going on? Firstly, guys, I don't believe we're at the top of the markets, right? Taxes haven't changed yet. And you know, and rates haven't started going up yet. So if we do get a pullback, yes, the correction can continue. But I believe if you look at December this year, look back, yeah, we may go through a bit of a dippy dip, but we're probably going to see another massive move to the upside. And this is just a little shake and bake. I like to call these periods shake and bakes because it shakes the little weak hands out before we see right, the horse just take off again. The horse has had a rest. Let's go again. So we can see right now that if we have a look at the Nasdaq, we can see that the Nasdaq is continuing to make these higher lows and higher lows. Look at this here. All right. So higher lows, higher low, pullback, higher low, run up, maybe a higher low there, maybe a higher low there. Oh, look, we made a lower low, but then we made a lower high, but we didn't break past previous lows, right? Now we rallied up and now we're having a bit of a pullback again. So you can see what's going on here. Now, I just did analysis on the daily charts. If you're really unsure what's going on, the best thing to do is to bring back the weekly charts. The weekly charts are definitely going to give you a much more of an insight on the big long-term trend. Whether if we're experiencing a pullback right now, is the pullback a change of trend, or is it just a pullback? Now, if we're looking at the Nasdaq, we can see the Nasdaq right now as we speak. Where's the lows, right? So we had the last low on the daily charts, which is to the left here. We can see this is the low, higher low. We're still slightly making a higher low, right? So the buyers are just slightly making, just slightly in control. But if you're still a bit unsure, we'll look at this. Look at the weekly chart, right? We had a low point through here. So we had this higher low here, rallied up, pullback, higher low through here, rallied up, pullback, higher low. So we're still making significant higher lows on the Nasdaq chart right here. Even though we've been getting a pullback through here, we're still making higher lows. So all this here could just be a compression. And as you can see, that if I blow up my weekly charts, look at this. Right, let me bring up the daily charts here for a minute. Look at the daily chart. This actually just could be some sort of triangle pattern, which it is right now. And we could be getting just a bit of a squeeze here before we see another blow off move to the upside. So let's go have a look at the S&P 500 and see what's going on with the S&P 500. Again, using the exact same analysis, nothing. Let's just go back to the daily charts, keep it really simple. Last 6 months or so, and look what's been happening with the S&P 500. We have a low, rallied up, higher low, rallied up, pullback, higher low, rallied up. Now we're just getting a little bit of a pullback, just a little bit of a pullback, right? Not much. And same for the that was the Dow Jones just then. Now I'm looking at the S&P 500, right? So the S&P 500, guess what? We've just gone through a bit of a pullback once again. But look at this here. The S&P 500 has continued to make higher lows. Low, slide higher low, slide higher low, or maybe even a double bottom, but it didn't break the low. That's the key, right? The key is in an upward market is that the market can go up like this, and then come back down, and then continue up like that, right? Like this. But what you don't want to see is you don't want to see this low here broken, because that's now a potential warning sign. And then if we get the lower high roll over like that, now it's like, oh, the trend changed. This is exactly what we got with Bitcoin here. But as you can see on the S&P 500, if we're trying to confuse, oh, are we at the top? Are we about to see a significant move? Then all I see is low, higher low through here, higher low through here, rally up. Now we're getting a pullback. So nothing has changed. We're just getting a significant pullback. And if we go and have a look at those weekly charts, guys, if we have a look at this weekly chart, we've just made a massive move to the upside. So even if this thing turns into a correction, a 10 to 15% move on the downside, which is quite possible, guess what? It's still not the top of the market. We may get that for a few weeks, and then guess what? Probably a month or two after that. If you're looking at December this year, once again, looking at that period, I truly believe, looking back, you're going to see much higher prices. In fact, I really see parabolic moves coming out of all the markets in the second and on the third and fourth quarter of this year. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Guide the Markets by the Board trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training that goes for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go to that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.